Hi, and welcome to the Prologue. With everything that's been going on with travel at the moment, I was in two minds whether to post this, especially as I've already had to re-edit it twice. But if I don't, I won't be able to look back and remember how annoyed I was. So the first change is that it's only 2 nights because EasyJet, who this package is booked with, God help us, only do 2 or 4 night city breaks to Venice. So why Venice? Well, Lynn has been desperate to visit the city as it's near, if not at the top of her bucket list. As for myself, I was looking at Prague for a few nights. However, whilst I don't have any huge yearnings to visit, it would be nice to see it before it disappears underwater. Because we've been looking to go for a while, I've done a fair bit of reading up on the place. My favourite factoid is that the original patron saint was Saint Theodore, or Saint Ted as he was known to his mates. Obviously, they wanted a better one than that, and 2 Venetian merchants stole the body of St. Mark from Alexandria and brought it back to the city. So the symbol of Venice, the person who gives his name to its most famous landmarks, came about because of a bit of grave robbing. I've booked yet again through our local travel agent, Bideford Travel. At the end of the day, I can't say people should use local brick and mortar shops whenever possible, and then let a little thing like every holiday we've ever tried to book with them end up being cancelled put me off. So for flights, 2 nights in a 4-star hotel with breakfast has come in at £537.23, or £268 per person-ish. We're flying from Bristol at a very reasonable time in the morning, so we won't have to book an overnight hotel. Italy has dropped passenger location forms and there's no pre-flight test required, so none of that useless, wasteful and above all stressful nonsense. Italy's only requirement is that you need to have FFP2 masks. I'm not sure how they will test this, but I suppose it's just to stop people draping a hanky over their nose and claiming to be masked up. Included in the price from the travel agent was hold luggage allowance of 23 kilograms per person, which seems a bit over the top for just 2 nights, but I suppose it might come in handy if Lynn sees a really big billet hat that she just has to have. Otherwise we'll be travelling light with small hand luggage only, and can use the Cabin Max bags we bought for Athens but never got to try out. We will now be staying at Chaldesi, as EasyJet changed the hotel with 2 weeks to go. It comes as central as you can get and looks okay, but might be a bit noisy given its location. However, we're not going for rest and relaxation. This is a full-on sightseeing and expedition, and I don't think Lynn would mind even if we were sleeping on a bench. My main concerns were the transfers. We didn't have any, but I'm a grown-up, mostly, so we sorted these ourselves. We'll be getting a water taxi from the airport, which isn't cheap, but we're probably only doing this once. Getting back to the airport in time for our flights could be trickier as we need to get there for about 5 AM for a 7 AM flight, but I've again booked a water taxi, so hopefully this will go okay. I would just like to add that at no point will I be singing just one cornetto to the tune of O Sole Mio. While I can be a twat, I'm not that much of one. That's not to say the tune won't be going through my head. Fingers crossed we'll get there this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll do a full report when we get back.